Hello again, everyone. It is absolutely boiling outside today, but I want to crack on with the AJS project because I am conscious I'm running out of time. So I've bought in the fork, not the stanchion, the other bit. I'm not sure what this bit is called. The bit of the fork that's not the stanchion. And of course, it's aluminium. It's quite corroded, quite pitted in parts. You can see the outside of it has been cleaned quite a bit. It's a lot nicer on the outside than it is on the inside. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and polish these up and get as good a finish as I can on them, ready for the stanchions coming back from Brooks Suspension and us putting them back together, because I think that's one of the useful things I can get on with while it's a bit too hot, to be honest, to be painting or anything like that. Now there is a bit of mankiness in the top of the fork where the oil seals go, and just generally round about different spots. I'm going to undo these bolts, take them out, maybe have a clean up around here, and I'll do that with some brake cleaner and some kitchen roll. Now, as a final degreasing stage, I'm going to wash it in some warm soapy water. Right, I'm going to begin by giving this a good rub down with the red Scotch-Brite. Red Scotch-Brite is about equivalent to 320 grit, so I think that's a good point to start. Okay, I'm giving up with the red Scotch-Brite because it's not really touching it. I'm going on with the 400 grit wet and dry. I'm going to do it wet, I think, and yeah, I think that's working a lot better. Well, if you're watching this video because you're wanting to polish some aluminium parts, then I hope you're finding it useful and I hope your project goes well. If you're watching this video because you're following along with our custom culture budget biker build, then yeah, I hope you're enjoying the series, and hopefully we're making enough progress that we will actually get the bike to the show. But whatever your reason for watching, then please consider liking and subscribing and possibly sharing the video with people that you think might enjoy it. It all helps the channel and it all helps us support projects like this that hopefully folk are enjoying. So yeah, thank you very much if you're already a subscriber, and if you'd like to be a subscriber, then you'd be very welcome. So yeah, this is quite hard work doing this by hand. There are some areas on here that I don't think I want to worry too much about. This section here is quite rough cast. It never was smooth, I don't think. So I'm not going to try and polish that. That would need much more smoothing out to even before you begin polishing. And these areas in here, I think I'm not going to worry too much about either. I'll just give them a quick going over. But you can see the general sort of face that you'll see on the outside of the bike is starting to sort of look a bit brighter. Obviously got quite a matte finish at the moment because that was 400 grit. Going to go now to 600. You folks probably don't need to see me go through every grade of paper in a time lapse, so I'll just come back to you once I've gone through each stage. Well, there we go. That's now been done with 600 grit, so we're now going to move on to 800 grit. There we go. That is after 800 grit. We're now going to move to 1000 grit.
There we go. Now we've hit with some 1000 grit. We're going to go to 1200. There you go, that is with the 1200 grit. Now we're going to move on to 1500 grit. There's the 1500 grit finish. Now let's go for 2000. This is the 2000 grit finish, so let's go for 2500.
Now this is the 2500 finish, and I can really now feel that it's almost silky to the touch now. But we're going to carry on. We're going to go to 3000 grit. Now there we go. That is with the 3000, and I think you could stop there and polish, but I do have some higher grades, so we're going to go with 5000. So there we go. That is with the 5000 grit, and we do have some 7000, so that'll be our last one. I'll give it a little bit of a rub up with the 7000. So there we go. That's just simply the result of rubbing it down with increasingly fine grades of wet and dry paper, down to 7000 as you saw. But now it's time to have a go with a buffing wheel and see if we can get more of a shine to it. Now unfortunately, the next stage of this is going to have to be done in the garage, where it is absolutely roasting hot. I've got myself some buffing wheels and some buffing compound. Not sure which one to use first. I suppose if I start with the big wheel, I guess. I believe you start with the red compound first. So yeah, let's make that up and give it a shot. I suppose I'll try with the battery drill first. Well, there we go. That's a polish with the red compound. Now let's have a go with the green. So there we go, that's now polished with the green compound, and that's come up really quite nice. But we're not finished yet. We're going to polish it now with some special aluminium polish, which should protect it as well and stop it corroding. So there we go. I think that's about as polished as I'm going to get it. You could probably go further if you were determined, but as always, of course, time is a factor. And when you compare it against the unpolished fork, then I think the difference is clear. So there you go. Quite a good way, I think, to spend a hot day. Not too much effort, quite a bit of it indoors, and not getting too hot and bothered out here. But yeah, pretty pleased with the result. I've now got to go and do the other one, haven't I? But I won't make you watch that. I'll see you again very soon in the next one.